Hey, what's up guys, TechTime here, and I am back again with a brand new video. So before I begin this one, as always, I want to thank you all so much for watching my content. If you enjoy my videos, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Also make sure you subscribe to the channel. So in front of me we have the all new Revvl 6, and here are my kind of impressions, my first impressions on it. And we're going to be taking a look at the design, the display, the specs, the camera. I'll round it up in a little bit of a conclusion. So starting with the design itself. So the design on this device has such a clean, simple, elegant design to it, and I kind of like it. So the color that it has is kind of a sky blue color, and the back does have this kind of a matte, soft touch material to it, which one makes it slippery, yeah, but the sides are kind of boxy and help with the grip of the phone, so it balances it out. As far as the I/O goes, so on the bottom of the phone you do have a headphone jack, a USB-C port, which does support up to 15-watt fast charging capability, as well as the bottom facing speaker, and you also have a microphone. So on the right hand side you do have your power button and your volume up and down, and the power button does double as a fingerprint sensor. The buttons are tactile, which is nice, but one gripe I do have about this power button is that the unwanted pink color that it has. So I kind of understand that it's T-Mobile branding, but damn, that pink is kind of out of place. So the back also has a triple camera setup, which we will definitely talk about later, so stay tuned for that. However, I like how they cover the camera lens with a sheet of tempered glass. I think it makes it look elegant, just gives it a clean look, and makes it look like it actually belongs there. So overall, the design is definitely clean, so it gets a thumbs up from me. Now moving on to the display, and this is kind of where I feel like the Revvl lineup started to cut corners. So one, you have a 6.52-inch HD plus display, and the quality is subpar. So the resolution is HD, so which is fine, but the color calibration and the quality itself is not really all that great. And I'm really comparing it to higher end phones, so it doesn't really get that bright, but all in all, not bad for a phone at the end of the day that costs only $172. So that's why I'm not too mad at it, or I'm not really gonna give it too much. I'm gonna cut it some slack, because at the end of the day it is a $170 phone. So as far as the performance goes, so the spec sheet is the following. So you have an octa-core MediaTek Dimensity 700 processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of storage, as well as a 4500 milliamp hour battery. And when it comes to the daily tasks, this phone does what it's supposed to. So it moves smoothly, it opens and closes apps fluid and smooth for a $170 phone, and you also get Android 12 on it. However, when it comes to more demanding tasks, this phone does tend to struggle. So keep that in mind. At the end of the day, this is a $170 phone. So look, there are going to be limitations when it comes to performance. Overall, though, I do want to give it a pass, because yes, it is $170. So circling back to the camera, which I know a lot of people are going to be like, the camera on a $170 phone is probably not good, and I do want to say you probably are right. Alright, so this is where a category that I also think that they did cut corners. So you do get a triple camera setup with 13, 2, and 2. So a 13 main sensor, 2 megapixel macro, and 2 megapixel depth sensor. Honestly, you know, the other two cameras are just there for looks. Nothing too crazy. So the only good thing that I can tell from impressions is that it takes pictures really quickly. I do, however, have to give it its fair chance, so I am going to make a dedicated camera review. If you guys are interested, I'll leave that in the description below when it's ready. So yeah, I'm going to give it its fair chance just because I feel like I have to. Okay, so overall though, as a conclusion, I've only really spent about 48 hours with this phone, so not enough time to give it a proper review. So that's something that I really want to take my time and work on. And also I will have the Revvl 6 Pro, which is the unboxing on that is coming also, so stay tuned for that. But overall, one, I do have to say it has a clean design. I don't need to spend any more time with it to tell you that. The specs and the performance, I do have to do a little bit more testing, but from impressions, it seems like it does what it's supposed to. So I haven't seen really a lot of hiccups, but again, I've only spent 2 days with it. So with that being said, I mean, overall, clean phone. For $170, you can't really go wrong. So I want to thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned for the full review and the Revvl 6 Pro unboxing.